Hey there, Dr. James Fetich, Village Family Clinic. Coming to this simple diagram, help explain some things about chiropractic care and what we do here in the office. So this is a simple diagram. It's been around chiropractic for a while. It's called the N diagram, and we're going to go over it with you. So there's really nothing that chiropractors can't help out with. So we ask the question, can you help with allergies, sinuses, all these different things? And this is how we explain it to them. So ultimate human performance is down here. We want to be optimally functioning, everything working well, body's in fine shape. And the way we do that is through really good body chemistry. So all the cells, tissue, and glands secrete chemistry that does everything. So your hormones are chemicals, your digestive enzymes are chemicals, insulin, all these things are chemicals that are needed to properly run the body. So, where a lot of people are being treated for all sorts of chemical imbalances, even some mental health things are chemical imbalances. When things aren't working well, it's because the chemistry of the body's not really working well. So what controls the chemistry of the body? It's all the glands. So pancreas secretes insulin. We have foods. Insulin secretes it secretes insulin from the pancreas, helps get rid of the sugar in the body. If we don't have enough insulin, we get diabetes, right? So all that's how everything works. The glands secrete chemistry, making everything work properly. And that works for all the systems, even your lungs, heart, all that's run by chemistry. So how those glands know what kind of chemistry to send you, there's really only one way, through the nervous system, right? So the nerves send a signal to every cell, tissue, and organ, including the glands, tell them to secrete the right chemistry, making the body work well. Now, these nerves are so important that they're encased in bone. So, all right, there's bone surrounding our skull is the strongest bone in the body around the brain. And the second strongest bone is around the spinal cord. So it's surrounded by 24 movable vertebrae. It's going to surround the spinal cord and all the nerves exiting out to every cell, tissue, and organ in the body, which is going to help regulate the glands, regulate the chemistry, and help us perform well. Now, if one of these bones comes out of place, it can pinch, irritate, or rub the nerve. So if that bone comes out of place, we call that a subluxation, out of alignment. That can cause some irritation of the nerves. We just showed you that on the model. So if the bone comes out of place, it pinches, irritate the nerves. The nerves are irritated. They're going to send the wrong message to the glands. So the nerves are sending an improper signal to the glands. The glands aren't doing the right thing. That's going to mess up your body's chemistry, right? So they're not going to secrete the right stuff. So again, if the nerve to the pancreas, that's a gland, it's going to not secrete enough insulin, which is going to create some problem, and it's going to decrease performance. So just a good example there, the nerve to the pancreas isn't working well. It's not going to create enough insulin. We end up with diabetes, right? So what we can do here is chiropractic adjustment. We adjust that vertebrae, get the pressure off of that nerve. So that becomes misaligned. It pinches, rubs, irritates that nerve. Chiropractic adjustment takes some pressure off that nerve and allow that nerve to start functioning properly. Now, if those bones are then in the right position, they're then going to take pressure off those nerves. So we can see that. Everyone's had a pinched nerve or known a friend with a pinched nerve. The bone comes out of place, pinches the nerve. We get some pain, but it can also go to the organs or glands. So if we get that nerve channel back open by moving the bone into place, the nerves will function properly, the glands will function properly, then they'll secrete the right chemistry. So if we get that alignment right, the nerve will work right, it's going to cause the gland to work right, then we're going to get the chemistry back, then we'll get back to optimal performance. So you can see there's really nothing in the body the chiropractor can help with. We might not be able to cure everything, obviously, but there's a lot of things out there we might be able to help out with. If these nerve channels are open as much as possibly, the nerves are communicating as well as they can to every cell, tissue, and organ and gland, they secrete the right chemistry, then we lead to good performance. So it's really important to maintain those nerve channels. Anyone suffering from anything can benefit from chiropractic care. We're not going to cure cancer, but if we're getting those nerves functioning more properly, it might be able to make people feel better and have things work better. So it's not just about back pain, neck pain, and headaches. It's really about optimal human performance. And this way, chiropractic can help everything in the human body. So if you or anyone you know is suffering from any kind of health problem, they're better off getting chiropractic care than they are. Hope this information is helpful, and we'll see you soon.